Good morning. Good morning, everybody. New day, new do, and it's a good day to have a good day. I tell y'all what, when I get up in the morning and I have spent time with God and He has helped me, I just felt Him this morning come in the room because I had some things on my mind that I needed to talk to the Lord about. How about you? And so every day when you get up, you start out your day knowing it is a good day to have a good day, and it is all in perspective. But something that the Lord reminded me of today to help me to understand some of the things that we go through as believers. How do we go through life with the Father? And He said, you have to know who you are in Him so that you won't have a meltdown and you won't fall into what is called an identity crisis. We are the child of the King, or we are children of the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the one who created everything, the one who told us that you are the apple of my eye. So, whatever comes in life, death, life, sickness, health, disease, He has an answer for us. And if we spend our time with Him, He will show us those answers. So I want to say, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for loving life and loving yourselves enough to say, I'm going to listen to that lady and I am going to juice with her. So today, the juice that we have is basic juice, but strawberries and pineapples because I still have fruit left in my refrigerator from 2 weeks ago. So I have to consume that and I don't want it to go bad, especially the pineapples. Once you cut those pineapples up and you wrap them, I put them in a container and keep them in an area in your refrigerator. That is the coldest part. Your um your pineapples will last, but you do want to go ahead and juice them. Excuse me, guys. Mm. I was gonna juice gooseberries because I told y'all that I have so many new fruits and vegetables, but I realized that gooseberries are more have a savory taste. I may go ahead and put it in there, but I'm going to tell you the benefits of gooseberries, and I want you to see them. They look like an orange, or what color would that be? More of a rust color um, um, tomato. They actually taste like tomatoes because I just tasted one to see if I wanted to actually put it in the juice, and I may go ahead and do it because I don't want it to go bad. But I know that these are grown in India and South Africa. And I'm going to tell y'all what, I wanted it to be sweet, like that kumquat, but it wasn't. And we went to the store. I sent my grandson to the store yesterday, get me some more kumquats, but they had sold out. So I think when they do come out, people know how delicious they are. But anyway, don't want to talk about kumquats today because I'll be craving them. But I do want to share with you all, look how beautiful and large those strawberries are. I mean, that's a pretty good sized strawberry. And I got those maybe, let's see, they've been in my refrigerator about a week as well. But I do have still cut up in my tray the pineapples. And so that's what I'm going to juice today. But we're still on the lymphatic system. And I want us to make sure that we take care of the total man. And there's so many components to this body, so many cells, so many veins, so many ways that fluid travels through the body, blood travels through the body, that if our bones are weak because of the bone marrow not getting the proper blood, not getting the proper nutrients going into the bone marrow, then our total system will be weakened. And so we want to have things that help us to make an informed decision. We want foods that help us every single day to be better, but we also have to get in our word. We have to read our Bible, and therefore we have balance. And I want to say to anybody, don't sign for the package that the enemy wants to bring into your life. Don't sign for it. You can look at it and say, do I want this to be a part of my life? And you can process it for a couple of days. I remember years ago as I was growing in God and I was dealing with something, and He said, listen to me, because God is very stern with me because He knows my personality. And maybe that's not your personality and you need someone to be a little bit calmer or season everything with a little bit of sugar. As that movie, what was that? I don't even remember, but Julie Andrews was in it. Julie Andrews, and um, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. It might help the medicine go down, but it's killing all the properties that's in the medicine. Well, I wanna couple everything with grace, but I also know that sometimes we just need to have somebody just a little bit more stern with us. And God told me, He said, I'm gonna give you 3 days. I'm gonna give you 3 days to deal with whatever it is you're dealing with, and then you got to get yourself together because you can't live here. You can't live in the moment of whatever it is that's come to disrupt your life. And so when God told me, He said, you got to tell me who you are. And I said, Father, I am your daughter. Spirit of truth is my best friend. And so when I spend time with God, He says, okay, we can't have an identity crisis, and you cannot sign for the packages that the enemy wants to bring into your life. You can't sign for them. You can't co sign for them. You can't jump on board of negativity when somebody wants to speak death over you. And I'm not talking about a literal death where somebody may be threatening your life, but I'm just talking about in conversation where people are giving you their opinion about you that is so negative because of the toxicity that's within themselves, then you can't sign for that package, especially when you know who you are, when you have been working on you. You see, if you don't work on yourself and you know that you've not been trying to move forward in a more positive, optimistic way of life, then you would sign for a package from the enemy that tells you whatever they want to tell you, or whoever wants to speak negatively over your life. You've got to make a decision. And so that's why I love getting up and going with God, because He helps me to decide, are we going this way today, or are we going this way? Which way is the better way? But when I began to thank Him, I just thought about how good He has been to me. And I thought, wow, God, somebody's not happy of the blessing that you have blessed me with and my husband with. And so somebody's not happy about that. And that's their prerogative. And so I want to tell you all, get in your word, stay in your word. Don't ever run away from God when trouble comes, but run into His loving arms so that He can just bring the spirit of peace. And because He is the Prince of Peace. So I want to tell y'all that. I want to share that with you because, by me doing these shows 5 days a week, you are going to be in my life. And I don't have a problem with people being in my life, but I do want to tell y'all that when life comes, don't have a meltdown. Don't do that. Go to God and let Him build you back up to tell you, you're my daughter. You're the apple of my eye. I know how many hairs are on your head. And He says that I have you right in the palm of my hand. And then He says to us, he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under His shadow. Shall abide under His shadow. Then He tells us, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you condemn it. And then today, when I was in Romans, the second chapter, I was reading about the judgment of God because I never understood Romans, because Paul is such an intellectual that I had to sit down with my friend, Spirit of Truth, so that he could explain to me what Paul was saying. And this is what Paul was saying in the second chapter of Romans. He said this, he said, if, how dare you teach somebody something, but you're not doing it yourself? Then judgment will come to you because you're a hypocrite. And I was like, wow, God. And so when I read that, I said, I get an understanding of what you're saying. So if I am living out my Christian life according to your word to the best of my ability, then of course attacks will come. And there's an ending there. And Paul says, but when you are living that way, you have the protection, you have the love, and you have the peace of God. And so I thought, wow, it's right there in His word. This is how I want you to live. If you live this way, then you're going to be blessed. But if you live contrary and you're teaching people, but you're living contrary, then you're not going to have the blessing on your life. And so I thought, wow, God, thank you. Thank you for encouraging me today. Thank you for me encouraging somebody else out there today, because it is a good day to have a good day. And it is a day where this is the day that the Lord has made, and we ought to rejoice. We should rejoice because we're still here. We're alive to share with somebody else. Oh, taste and see how good God is. And I love saying that because He allows us to taste everything that He made, even with what I have here that I've prepared for us. Savory, sweet. Those gooseberries don't taste that good, but they certainly serve a great purpose. Those things that come in our life, they don't feel that good, but they're serving a purpose. What purpose are they serving? They're helping us to understand somebody else and to pray for somebody else as they walk through their journey with God, but also those things that come in our life, they don't come to destroy us. They don't come to bring out negativity from us. They come to bring out the things that we've learned about God. That's what they come to do. And so I want to encourage y'all today. Today is the best day to have a good day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I am going to rejoice and be glad in Him because He's a good, good Father. So, with all of that being said, I told y'all what we're juicing: strawberries, pineapples, and I'll go ahead and throw in the gooseberries because they are very beneficial. I just don't like the way they taste because I'm not a tomato eater, and they taste just like tomatoes, just a little bit lighter flavor. Even when it comes to sauces, I'm not a spaghetti Italian eater. No, I like white sauce. I like that Alfredo sauce. I love that on my noodles if I do that. But I want to say to y'all, we're going to talk a little bit still about the lymphatic system. And I probably said it and then pop back off of that because when something is on my heart, I want to process it out. Don't you? And the best way that I can do that is in God's presence and letting you all know that it is okay when you have trouble. It's just how you handle the trouble. You got to go through everything and put God between you and that trouble. But again, don't sign for the packages of the devil because he's a liar and he is the father of lies. And so, what does he come to do? He comes to disrupt your peace. But guess what? God says He can't have it because I gave it to you. And whatever I give to you, the world can't take it. All right, that's enough said on that. God bless everybody on today, whatever you're dealing with, whether it's a good day, a bad day, a happy day, a rejoicing day. Somebody just got blessed with the thing of their dreams. And so I want to rejoice with you. And those of you who are dealing with death or sickness that you can't seem to get a breakthrough in, I'm still going to rejoice with you because I want you to know that God is for you. He is never against you, and He'll send the answer to you. And sometimes the answer may be that you may have to have surgery. And then when you come out of that, build your body up before surgery. Do that first. Take care of yourself. All right? So, this lymphatic system, and we do have our chart today because I love having my friends with me. But this lymphatic system is right there. Can y'all see that? Mm-hmm. All the green lines is where the lymph fluid flows through the body. And then you see those little dots there. They're called lymph nodes. And so the lymph nodes and the lymphatic system, or the fluid is called lymph, but we actually need that to flow the way that it should flow in our bodies. And even finding out that we have more of, we have more lymph fluid flowing through our bodies than we do blood. And so, what we have to do, we have to make sure that we maintain homeostasis. It is almost like we must maintain peace within ourselves, in our cells, and we must maintain peace in our minds. And one of the ways that peace will be in both places is if we take care of our nutritional health, if we take care of the total man, okay? So let's talk about this lymphatic system for a little bit. This lymphatic system is part of our immune system. It has many functions. They include protecting our bodies from illness-causing invaders, maintaining body fluids, and we're going to stop right there. Boys and girls, what are those illness-causing invaders called? They are called free radicals. We don't want free radicals to roam through our bodies freely. We need to put them under arrest. And how do we put them under arrest? With antioxidant rich foods. We need beautiful, colorful foods to go in our bodies to fight off the free radicals or illness and sickness causing diseases. We have an answer, and it's not in a pill, but it is in the foods we eat. Um, the lymphatic system maintains body fluid levels, the absorbing digestive tract fats, and removing cellular waste. Cellular waste. Um, and everything that we eat and all the juices that we make go to the cellular level because it hits the cells. It's not floating on top of the cells, it's hitting the cells. So I want us to really, really, really have some control over what we are doing, what we have, and what we're putting in ourselves, what we're putting in our bodies. Okay? It's just like you got to feed your spirit, you have to feed your mind. You know, I'm starting to read different books now, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm learning some things, and I'm amazed at the knowledge and the way people write and the way that they will lead into a story because I like writing myself. And so I just love how people can lead into a story or begin to tell their experiences. That's why I told the senior citizens the other day, go ahead and write your memoirs, boo. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, somebody wants to hear your story. And I'm telling you, my granddaughter says, Grandma, I love when you tell me stories of your past or Nana's past. Nana was my mom, um, and and so it's just those stories. It's just like the other day, my sister said to me. I told her her granddaughter was here, and I said, "Here, take this to your grandma." And she said she don't know who you're talking about. And I said, she calls me Gigi, and my sister said Gigi means great grandma. And I thought, tilt, tilt. I didn't know that, but I like it, Gigi, and because I call my granddaughter Gigi, and I know y'all are saying this lady is something else, but I'm learning every day, and that's why I like reading and expanding my mind because I didn't expand my mind when I was a teenager and I was in high school. I didn't think it was important, and now I am just packing everything in. I'm learning more about sewing and upholstery. I'm learning how to interact with people. I'm learning learning styles, because everybody doesn't have the same learning style. I'm learning people's personalities because we all have a different personality. And when you recognize that everybody has their own rhythm, their own flow, but God comes in and brings balance to it all. And that's what he wants in our bodies. And that's why all of these different personalities that come together, it's the same as the food. All of these different textures and fruits and vegetables and meats and nuts and seeds and beans, they all come together to do one thing: bring harmony in the body, homeostasis. This lymphatic system, it blocks diseases or infections that can affect your lymphatic system's function. It takes away those blockages when you have your lymphatic system functioning at peak performance. I'm going to tell us how you can keep your lymphatic system healthy. Of course, you have to eat right, you have to eat clean, you have to have a healthy diet. Maintain a healthy lifestyle that includes regular exercise and a healthy diet. Now, for those of you who believe that you can smoke, and I'm talking about all types of smoke, um, you can't do that because that's a type of toxin that's going into the body. Excuse me. And if you have that lymphatic system problem, you really want to stay away from those things. You have to fast those things because sometimes in fasting, you will eventually just let that go because you realize if I can go without that for this amount of time, then certainly I can go without it for forever. Drink plenty of water to stay hydrated so lymph can easily move throughout your body. Avoid exposure to toxic chemicals like those in pesticides or cleaning products. These chemicals can build up in your system and make it harder for your body to filter waste. Now, I want to say on my job, I deal with what is called spray adhesive. And I had to spray some weed. I'm just telling y'all about what I do. But there's this batting is what it's called. You put it inside of comforters or things that make pillows softer. So I use a lot of those items, and it's made from polyester, which is a man-made fiber. And when we wrap foam to make people's cushions softer, we have to use an adhesive, which is a spray adhesive. I want to say to y'all, when my body was very toxic, when we would spray that adhesive in the room, my entire um, respiratory system would lock down, would shut down. I've actually had to be rushed to the emergency room years ago because of the heat in the room. Spraying that spray adhesive, it just shut my system down. I actually thought I was having a heart attack, but I wasn't. Thanks. Thank you, Lord. But when I detoxed my system through the power of God with eating clean and getting all of the toxicity out of my system, when I sprayed yesterday, what was the first thing that I did? I have to protect myself. I put my mask on, we turned the fans on, and I opened the screen in the door to get the air flow so that those toxins would not just be isolated right in front of me. So even with that, I know that I have to protect myself because I need my lymph system to flow. I need that lymphatic fluids to flow in my system. So every day we have to make a conscious effort to take care of every aspect of our bodies wherever we work, whether it's home and we're using the chemicals to clean, because all of these chemicals that they're coming out with, or these products for the home, they really don't clean, because there is something about dirt and grime and what is that, scum that builds up even in your shower. There are some chemicals that have to be used to break that down. But I want to tell y'all, my sister, when she came on Sunday, she makes a fresh lemon product that cleans everything. And I thought, thank you so much, because now I don't have to use that chemical compound, because the acid in lemons helps clean your house. Who knew? But anyway, that's I've gone over somewhere, but it's bringing us back to our lymphatic system. We have to stay away from those toxins that want to make us feel, that make us sick and get in our system, because this is the largest cell. This is the largest cell in the body, is the skin. Our skin is a way that toxins are eliminated. And so if things can come out like perspiration, then certainly things go in, because it's got to get to the cellular level in the body, just like moisturizers that we put on. And we have to be careful, because there are some chemicals that are in the products that we even put on our face. That's why I'm very careful with what I put on my face. I use rose oil. I use vitamin E oil. But a lot of things, when I wash my face, I'm still an Ivory soap girl. And when I wash my face, I still don't put the soap around my eyes, because it dries out the skin around the eyes. And my eyes need to be moisturized as I get older. Don't know how I got over there, but still talking about the toxicity that can affect the lymph system is really the point that I'm trying to make. So with that lymphatic system, we have to do the things that help to keep our lymphatic system clean. But exercise, lots of water, lemon water especially, is what helps to keep our lymphatic system clean. But of course, the antioxidant rich foods. But exercise, whatever you do, if you're dealing with lymph system problems, please, by all means, just get up and do a little bit of exercise. And I promise you, by the end, because this is March 1st, so by the end of March, you should have built your body up that you would be able to take a walk, a longer walk, or you would be able to get on your bicycle, or you would be able to just jog in place throughout your house. Because I know before we moved here, I used to do that. I would put on my sneakers and just run in place throughout my house, because I knew that I needed to get the lymph fluids in my body flowing, because that's a part of our life. We need our blood to flow. We need our muscles stronger. But the main thing first the first thing that we have to do is get the proper nutrients in our body so that we will be able to do the things we need to do. Now, listen, guys, if y'all are watching me, I'm actually standing here running in place. Why? Because I want us to understand and get our bodies going, get that circulation going in the body. We've got to take care of ourselves. We have got to take care of ourselves, right? We have to. We're all we have. At the end of the day, we are all we have. And if you're not taking care of yourself and loving on yourself, you have nothing to give out to somebody else. And I'm going to keep saying it. You have nothing to give to somebody else. Yeah, yeah, love on yourself. Give yourself a hug this morning because you need that hug. You need to love on yourself. Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen at this. Um, the lymphatic system is a part of the circulatory system and a crucial part of the immune system. It consists of glands, lymph nodes, the spleen, the thymus gland, and the tonsils. The lymphatic system has multiple functions, such as removing fluid from tissue, absorbing and transporting fatty acids and fats from the digestive system, transporting white blood cells to and from the lymph nodes into the bones, transporting antigen presenting cells such as dendritic cells to the lymph nodes where an immune response is stimulated. Unfortunately, the lymphatic system is out of balance in many people due to nutrient deficiencies. Period. There's a period right there. Nutrient deficiency. That's why we're coming and juicing. I'm telling y'all, I don't know when I'll stop doing the juicing episodes. I don't know. Um, I want to keep doing them. And I thank y'all for the response. And I thank you for everybody out there that has come on board and you have subscribed and you have linked in. I don't know if I'll do them twice a week or once a month, but right now it is the consistency that God is requiring of me. This is something He's requiring of me, and I want to be obedient to Him. But I feel within myself that, you're going to stop doing these after a while. You have given the people more than enough information to help them if they want better and if they want change. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about working out because every time this morning I was up at, let's see, 5:30 because I went to bed early. I just thought go to bed so you can get up early so you can get this show done because I have somebody new that's coming to work with me in my shop, and I'm excited about it because I need help. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. I had to come off the camera for a second, and I hope that that wasn't ah had to cough a little bit there this morning. There are certain foods that I eat, and I want to tell y'all that too. It's just like I had one of those gooseberries, and certain foods will push the phlegm out of the body, and I love it. Now, it's just waste material that's coming out of the body, and that gooseberry did that for me. So anyway, moving right along, but wanting to talk about exercise, and we do need to do cardio. And I would not dare do cardio, but my favorite person again was Tabo, and you can go on YouTube and watch all the Tabo videos. But I loved his beginner workout because it's a basic 8-minute workout, and he starts out very slow. But I love how he tells you have to, again, exercise your neck and turn it from side to side, and bring it down, rotating your shoulders, because all of that is moving that lymph fluid. Whatever you do, bring your arms forward, all of that. And for me, I love walking. It is one of my most favorite things to do, and I love walking outside. And so in the days to come, I told y'all I might take this camera with me and go outside and walk. But one of the things that I do know that we're going to do, one of my clients came in yesterday, 90 years old, 90, still driving, still up and about, talking about getting furniture reupholstered. I was so tickled. I was like, what do you do? She said, well, let me tell you, the strawberry patch is opening up soon because I love being outside picking strawberries. And then she told me about a farmer's market that's in Newport News. And I thought, well, I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to see if they're going to let me do some juicing right there on site. So guys, in the days to come, we're going to be outside because I'm thinking I'm going to start taking off on Fridays so that I can do not friends on Fridays, but people on Fridays. And we go out and we just juice on site. So I'm excited about this. But anyway, we need to do cardio workouts. And why do we need to do cardio? And some type of cardio is riding your bike, running, dancing, hiking, kickboxing. When it comes to cardiovascular exercises, the options are endless to improve your overall quality of life. You see, we just can't pump in juices now. We can't because those juices still have calories. Hello, they still have calories. So we still need to get up and get moving because we're putting the proper nutrients in the cells. Now let's get up and let's start moving about. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to leave that alone. All righty. Let's do these benefits of what do we have here today? I'm going to put that on back there. Am I doing okay today, guys? Thank you. All right, let's go with the benefits of the gooseberries. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and juice those gooseberries. Benefits of gooseberries. Gooseberries help with diabetes to control it. The soluble fiber, and they're called amla berries as well, dissolve quickly in the body, which helps to slow the rate of your body, how your body absorbs sugar. This can help reduce blood sugar spikes. Amla berries also have a positive effect on blood glucose and lipid counts in people with type 2 diabetes. Better digestion. The fiber in the berries helps the body regulate bowel movements and may help to relieve symptoms from conditions like irritable bowel syndrome. High levels of vitamin C in these berries help your body absorb other nutrients. And so they may be helpful if you take iron and other mineral supplements because these berries, these gooseberries, also help you to absorb the other vitamins. They help you with healthy eyes. They are full of vitamin A, which helps with age-related macular degeneration. And check this out, which can help to protect your eyes from conjunctivitis or the pink eye. These berries help the eyes in fighting off bacteria. That is wonderful. And other infections. They are good for your immune system. They also have polyphenols, alkaloids, and flavonoids. And one day we're just going to go through what all of those mean, the alkaloids, the flavonoids, the polyphenols. We're going to just break all of that down for us because we need to know. I would like to know. Amla has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Now, inflammation also, you know that the fluid in the body comes from that lymph system. When inflammation comes, then there's got to be a connection with the inflammation and the lymph system. And so we've got to make sure that we're taking care of the lymph system and the inflammation, how do we take care of all of that? With antioxidant rich foods. These little boogers, I want to call them, but these little gooseberries, cute, 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 little, I call them miniature strawberries, but these little gooseberries help with memory and brain health. Phytonutrients and antioxidants in amla can benefit memory by fighting against free radicals that can attack and damage brain cells. You see, we want to take care of all the cells in the body because there are trillions of cells in our body. We want to make sure that we target them all. That's why I want to do a variety. I can't stick with something just because it tastes good. Okay, yes, it tastes good, but some of that green drink on Monday did not, it was okay. The pears kind of helped it, but it didn't taste that good, but I knew I needed it. I have to have good brain function because if I don't have good brain function, then I can't process what I need to do, especially when the enemy comes and wants to give me a package and I'm not processing well. We need to be able to process at every age, every stage in life. And so let's be able to take this gooseberry, take the bitter with the sweet when it comes to the fruits and vegetables that we juice. We got to, because that bitterness also helps to stimulate our lymph system. Let's see. The gooseberries help fight those free radicals that can attack and damage brain cells. Its high concentration of vitamin C helps your bodies produce norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter believed to improve brain function in people with dementia. So I suggest to you, because they're saying that you can cook gooseberries. Let's say you're fixing a rice dish, and you want to have a little bit of tomato taste, but you don't want the red tomatoes because some children may not like red tomatoes. But you put those in there and just tell them it's a fruit, which it is. It's a berry. It's a gooseberry. So with that, we have to be able to put things in our diet and in our children's diet and our grandchildren and our great great grandchildren. That's a beautiful thing to be alive, to be able to have your great great grandchildren with you, but to be able to put good nutritious foods on the table for our family. All righty. They're full of calcium. And this is another thing. Because fresh amla berries are high in fiber and low in sugar, they are an ideal ingredient in nutritious snacks and meal recipes. So again, you can put that in a little cup or a container and put it in your bag. I still take my bag to work. I have some protein bars, I have some protein chips. I actually have lots of nuts. I have cashews, pecans, um, Brazil nuts in my bag, and almonds in my bag. When I get hungry, I just have to eat on those things. You just have to make sure that when you get hungry, you're reaching for nutritious snacks. Do I always reach for nutritious snacks? No, I do not. But I want to tell y'all, I'm getting to that 92% of the time. I'm reaching for something more nutritious. Even last night, I had some of my juice that I had made, that purple carrot juice. I drank some last night before I went to bed, and I'm telling y'all what, I had a very good night's sleep and was up and ready to go. These berries are rich in antioxidants, which reduce the risk of chronic health conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. That is the gooseberry. Okay, we have, and then their benefits. These are all of them. I'm going to go through them quickly. They have anti-aging properties. Gooseberries treat acne. Gooseberries is very good for your skin tone. It treats skin pigmentation, removes dead skin cells, and this amla juice is said to rejuvenate your skin and add an extra layer of skin brightness that will make your skin outshine itself. How more confident can you get with your skin appearing all bright and vibrant? This adds to some extra boost at your self-confidence. This is what this does. It's good for your hair. It helps to, does your hair crave, do you, I'm sorry, does your heart crave straight hair? It's saying that gooseberries help with straightening the hair. You must be trying some hair straightening machines or creams in the past that have more chances of damaging your hair. Did you know that gooseberry paste was a natural hair straightener? Guys, this is funny. So you know what? I have one more container of gooseberries. Y'all know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to make me some gooseberry paste. But anyway, it helps to straighten the hair. It's a natural hair straightener. Prevents premature graying, prevents dandruff. It's a natural hair conditioner. Oh my goodness. And it also prevents hair problems. The worst hair problem you would begin to face is graying. However, if you're facing any hair problems such as dandruff, premature graying, dryness of hair, etc., then you definitely need to try gooseberry juice. Applying it is the best way that you can fight any of the above hair problems. However, you can make you can still juice it and it's going to give you the nutrients that you need. I just love God. I'm telling y'all what. All right, we're going to move on to the pineapple facts because we're at 39 minutes. Pineapple nutrition facts. They do treat cough and cold, right? We've heard that before, but I didn't think I was giving us enough information about the pineapples. The pineapples also strengthen bones. Pineapple is rich in manganese that helps in strengthening your bones. All you need to do is add this fruit to your everyday diet, and this will help you maintain a strong body and keep your bones strong and healthy. Manganese maintains good bone strength, and when it's combined with zinc, copper, and calcium, this substance can be super healthy. Pineapples have all the components, and this is why this fruit can aid in stronger bones. Now listen, pineapples has all these components: zinc, copper, calcium. I love you, Lord. It's good for teeth. Why? Because it has calcium in it. Prevents cancer. A pineapple a day can keep cancer away, and this is true in the case of this healthy fruit. Drinking pineapple juice every day keeps cancer away. That's why, look at that. So, pineapple juice versus chemotherapy. Which one do you want pumped into your system? I choose pineapple juice. And listen again, I am not degrading or trying to make anybody feel bad that chose chemo because you didn't know that you had options. You didn't. That's why I'm here to help those of us who want to have options. I'm giving you information so you can make informed decisions about your health. You just have to listen to the shows from start to finish. Yeah, I might go on and rant about a lot of stuff. And some people get impatient with that, and I'm okay with it. But maybe I'm not for you. Maybe there's somebody else out there for you. Yeah, yeah. And I don't mind saying it. I'm not for everybody, and I know it. I am not. I listen, and I've accepted it. It doesn't sadden me to know that I'm not for everybody. That would be kind of arrogant to get upset because people don't want to watch my show or people don't want to buy into what it is that I'm promoting. I'm okay with it because you know what? It saved my life. And I just want to help somebody else have a better quality of life. Moving right along. It aids in digestion. Gulping down all of those tasty dishes can sometimes make you feel heavy and lead to indigestion. That's why when I go to my favorite seafood restaurant, at the end of the meal, one of my friends, if she goes, she says, I'm going to get me some pineapple. And I'm like, well, bring me some, not even realizing that it helps to get all of that food through my system. Hallelujah, learning something new. All right, it's good for your eyes. It reduces symptoms of arthritis, prevents hypertension. If you're suffering from hypertension, then make it a point to start eating pineapples regularly, as this fruit has high amounts of potassium and lower amounts of sodium that can maintain blood pressure and make you feel relaxed most often. This is the best natural way you can control your blood pressure levels. So for those of you who are dealing with hypertension or high blood pressure, pineapple juice. Make you pineapple juice. Even when I go to restaurants and I can't take my own juice in a restaurant, but I will ask them, can you bring me pineapple juice from the bar? And a lot of times they'll just bring the can of Dole pineapple juice, which is 100% pineapple juice with no preservatives, and I'll drink that with some ice. You see, and ask them for some lemons. So now you're getting your vitamin C, you're getting all of the nutrients that you need at your meal, and you don't have to have all of the other stuff that's offered. I'm just saying. But you got to know also when it is something that they make with a little bit of pineapple syrup, or is it the can? And I watch them open those giant cans of pineapple juice and fix me a nice old cup of pineapple juice. Just some tips, guys. It reduces risk of blood clots. It contains antioxidants. It prevents nausea. It's a natural energizer. It's a stress buster. It's beneficial for the skin. It treats acne. It has anti-aging properties, prevents pimples, treats black spots. I want to talk about that. Pineapples can reduce black spots on your face, and in order to achieve this, you need to rub some slices of pineapple over your black spots. Now look at that. I remember that bleaching cream that a lot of people would use when I was a little girl. I'm not going to call the name of it. And who knew? You just take some pineapples and rub over the dark spots under your skin. So what about people who have dark spots under their eyes that come from toxic livers? But rub some pineapples under there. Oh my goodness. I just love God. He got it going on. Pineapple benefits hair because the antioxidant properties cures inflammation in your scalp. If you're suffering from severe itching, all you need to do is try some pineapple and this will give you instant relief. Loaded with nutrients, speeds up muscle recovery, helps recover from surgery, promotes weight loss. All right, that's the pineapples and then the strawberries, guys, and we're going to go ahead and juice. Let's see. Strawberries. PQRS. Here we are. 10 amazing health benefits of strawberries. Strawberries are good for your heart. Strawberries improve brain health. Good for your vision and eye care. Good for bone health. Help regulating blood sugar levels. Strawberries are miraculous for skin. Relieves arthritis and gout. Prevents birth defects because they're good in folic acid. Promotes weight loss, and they are good for your immune system. How about that? Do y'all want a little bit of which one do y'all want me to talk about? All right. Uh, Third surprising benefit of eating strawberries is that it helps in eye care. This is due to the rich vitamin C content in this red plum fruit. Improves brain health. It is rich in iodine, phytochemicals, and vitamin C. Besides, there's potassium in strawberries that help improve the cognitive function of the brain. Let's see. It helps with diabetes because of the what's in it. Good to regulate type 2 diabetes. Eating strawberries regularly helps to control blood sugar levels. It's low on the glycemic index. That's why it helps to lower the blood sugar levels. This arthritis and gout thing. Strawberries are rich in antioxidants. We just need antioxidant-rich foods to help with gout and arthritis. And they boost your immune system because they are full of vitamin C. So we're going to go ahead and juice, guys. I am excited because I like the timing that I am operating in on today. But that's because I got up, got moving, spent my time with my father. And he said, do not, and I'm going to say it again, guys, don't have an energy crisis breakdown. I meant identity, not energy crisis. Don't have an energy crisis either. Because when you eat right, when you're juicing properly, you're going to get your energy. It's going to get going. But don't have an identity crisis breakdown, okay? Don't do that. You know who you are, don't you? You're a child of the King. You're a child of God. So don't have an identity crisis breakdown. Don't even do that at work. Don't allow other people to abuse you and say ugly things to you. You just put your head down and they're thinking that they've upset you. No, you're putting your head down because you're praying and you're talking to your father. And he's telling you, baby girl, this is who you are. Yeah, this is who you are. Now, I want to say that if you don't rinse your fruits and vegetables off really, really good, there's an oil that they put on things to make them look appealing. I don't know why they do that if it's going in a package. I mean, that's just me. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do these gooseberries. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna. And I think that I am going to cook some tonight when I get home. No, that's right. I'm going to save that package because I'm going to make me some gooseberry salve to put on my head. And I might just save some of the pulp from the pineapples. I might just take some of that out, the gooseberry and pineapples, so that I can do me a conditioner for my hair. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. I enjoy what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and juice this. Wow. So that gooseberry has given me 10 ounces of juice already. It actually looks like it's a peachy color, which is my favorite, but it has an orange color looking like orange juice. It just smells like tomatoes. I'm not gonna say nothing, y'all, but it is nutrient rich, and we need that. We just need the nutrients. It's we just got to do it. We do. But anyway, it has a beautiful orange color, very smooth texture. You can see that in there. But that 2 containers of the gooseberries. This is 2 containers of strawberries. I'm gonna go ahead and put the strawberries in now. And I'm gonna, like I did before, make sure I'm on over here. Yep. I'm gonna put the strawberries in. And like I said, I keep the greens on there because they're full of nutrients as well. These are beautiful strawberries today. Yep. All right. go ahead and do those. Love on yourself, everybody. Mm, those strawberries smell some kind of good. Mm. I wonder, could you take the pulp and make a face paste with it of all three products? I'm sure it would be a nice facial scrub, especially with the seeds from the strawberries. I don't know. I'll have to try it one day on camera and let y'all see. That might be interesting. But I do want to see what the gooseberry is going to do for my hair. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gooseberry, strawberry, pineapple juice today. How about that? That's 2 packs of gooseberries, 2 packs of strawberries, and then we're going to do the pineapples. I keep reminding us that we have to love ourselves and you have to feel good about you at all times. Doesn't matter if you did it all right, you know? Who does everything right? Somebody that thinks that they do everything right all the time, I don't know if I would want them in my circle of friends, and especially not in my inner circle, because then that means that they would be toxic because they're not able to admit when they've done something wrong. That's that. I have a very intelligent friend. I mean, and I'm gonna do a shout out to Ingrid today. That girl is brilliant, and I just love her for her brilliance because she's the one that keeps me straight with my LLC for my company. She's the attorney, and so to me, she was the one that told me about somebody that was narcissistic, and I had never heard that word. And she explained it to me, and I thought, oh, well, that's a person that doesn't want to ever admit that they've done something wrong, and they keep on doing things that are damaging to other people, but they don't think that they have that in their personality. Ooh, and I was like, girl, I just love talking to you. So good morning, Ingrid. I just love you so, so much because you're a powerful woman. You are a force to be reckoned with. Oh, yes, you are. All right, guys. That's my friend. Yeah, she's sweet as pie. I'm looking at the juice container because it's getting pretty full. That's that core of that pineapple. And because I bought a new juicer, I also have another container. And so I can finish and then I'll mix the two when I'm done. But I want y'all to see the mixture of color. I love color. And I love these two colors together, or three. You see that? You have, let me bring it to the light. I don't know if y'all can really see it. There we are. You have the peach on the top, then you have the mixture of that red from the strawberries. And you see the strawberry puts out a thinner juice, but the gooseberries are right there in the middle. And they are trying to take over. Then you have your froth, of course, that comes from the skin of those gooseberries and also from those leaves from the strawberries. So you got to know how it's going to separate, but you need to mix it up because you need all the nutrients. Sometimes I take off that first layer of froth because it's very thick. Looking at the clock, I always have fun doing the juice shows. I really, really do. I really, really do. All right. think sometimes the thought just came to me. Sometimes we want to be lazy and not do anything. We want to do the basic things. And I remember being that way because I was under the impression that life would just happen. And I remember listening to a tape by Bishop Jakes where he said, nothing just happens. And that means that you've got to work at it. You've got to put some effort. Now, you see how thick that froth is in there? It's almost like mashed potatoes. That's how thick it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of that off because that gooseberry froth in there is pretty thick. And I don't think that I want that. That's just the skin of those gooseberries broken down. And so I'm understanding that the more expensive juicer eliminates a lot of that. It is able to extract more of the nutrients and you have less waste, right? And so we're going to try the new juice in a couple of weeks here. Got some things I got to take care of first, though. So I'm going to pour that the rest of that pineapple juice in there, guys. And today I'm going to remember to taste it on camera and not have to wait. But I'm going to tell y'all, I really love doing the juice shows. I love learning. But I also love giving the information. Now, I can't do all of the research for you. And like I said before in other episodes, and this is episode 42, please go in the description box. Please order the items up there that you see that is an interest to you. Order the books, order the Bibles, even those nuts. We still haven't opened the Valentine's Day nuts because we have so many other nuts here. But I want to tell y'all, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate those of you who watch me from start to finish and who just love my greeting. Good morning. Because once I do that, it's on and popping for me. And like I said before, I am just a ham for being on camera because I like it. I think my nephew even told me, he said, Auntie, my great nephew, he said, Aunt Frankie, you are a natural at this. This is a beautiful, smooth, peach color juice. So we're going to taste it this morning. It's nice and cold too. Oh my. Y'all know what? The strawberries dominate this juice. And the strawberries with the gooseberries, the pineapples are in there. The gooseberries are in there. Oh my gosh. It is so creamy and so good. So I want to tell y'all, again, love yourself. Be good to yourself. Don't sign for the package that other people want to bring to you with their negativity, with their toxicity. Don't sign for that package. Just look at it and say, I didn't order this. You know, something comes in the mail to you. I didn't order this. Package comes to your door. This is not mine. I didn't order this. And because you didn't order it, then find out who ordered it and sent it to you. And you will find out it is a thief that comes to kill and steal and destroy the joy unspeakable that you have. I love y'all. Enjoy your day. And more than anything, love yourself because you have a whole lot to give to somebody else if they want it. All right, guys. Talk to you later. God loves you. Have a great day.